And that will be a loss of 2 for the Marauders. And that will do it for the end of the first quarter. True North leads 13-0. And we will flip sides after a short break.
Like 14 minutes. Yeah. Or 14 minutes on the clock. Alright, here we go. We've all got to go. Okay. George plays defense on our head.
And that looks like a false start. And the Marauders are able to punch one on the board. They trail by 10 at the beginning of the second, 13-3. And that's number 3 for True North, Joshua Reyes, on the return. And that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Titans. Handoff, and the running back will grind his way for about 5 or 6 yards, moving the pile.
2nd and 5.
That'll bring up 2nd and 5. And that will bring up 2nd down. Katz drops back, looking for a man to the outside. He's got one. Number 3 tries to shed a tackle, and he does. Grinds his way down inside the 15. Jason Lopez in at quarterback. He's going to hand it off to number 2, and the Marauders jump all over that one. 8 minutes left in the second.
Marauders need to find a way to slow the Titans down. They're dominating the timing with the ball, and the Marauders don't have it that long, so they need to slow this team down.
Yeah, it looks like
They need another big play.
play defense just having a
I also wish I was like the coldest to ever do Crawford.
heck of a time bringing down some of the Titan defenders.
Rusty cunts.
Katz drops back looking for a receiver on the edge, and it's caught. Touchdown, True North. And the Titans extend their lead 19-3.
This seems to be a tough matchup for the Marauders. All over the field. The only running game they have is when the quarterback takes off. They need to score when they get the ball.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So True North tacks on the extra point. Titans lead 20-3, 7:14 remaining until the half. We're going to pause and take a quick break and announce some of these sponsors. Brown's Commercial Refrigerator.
That over there.
Proud sponsors of Maclay football here in
2 and 27.
2023.
I got him.
Hill and Spooner. Honey Lake Clinic. Lloyd Roofing. Roofing done right. Mount Pleasant Lodge.
We got more points than the last team that played.
Rugs.com. The Southern Group. Tallahassee Lighting and Decor. Proud sponsors of Maclay football. Those are the 2023.
Mark,
And it looks like we've got a flag here on the play, and that may bring up a re-kick.
Mark, the Titans of True North are a very impressive team.
77-6.
They're throwing the ball all over the field and playing solid defense.
Sorry. I checked the alarm saying sorry.
And defender drives the helmet off of number 2. Something bueno.
Mark, this is a scary bunch. These guys are young.
Brennan.
You got a lot of freshmen and sophomores playing.
That pass is complete to number 22.
rap music? No, but FSU did.
Really tight shade.
Quarterback rolls out, got a man. It looks like pass interference as he was shoved to the ground.
Okay.
So the pass interference will put Maclay in business as the Marauders desperately need a score here, trailing 20-3 with 6:27 left to go in the half.
Touchdown. Yeah, automatic touchdown. I wish. That's 3 to 5. That was cool. That was cool. He's averaging like 20 yards. Okay. Averaging negative 20. He's out 15. Yeah, I think it's like 17. Jordan's averaging over 100.
Stay outside with it.
That was, yeah, just.
Fade pass, and we'll bring up another pass interference as just a little bit of contact.
I mean, I would clap too, but that's like the one thing that like always comes to me. And then the ref's like, oh, clapping, right? We'll see about that. You ever got in trouble for that? Yep. Really? At FSU. Defense.
And that will be holding against the Titans.
Come on, Eileen.
And the Marauders will inch ever so closer.
Like lyrics I know off the top of my head. Yeah, see what they do. This is interesting. Yes. What are they doing?
Oh, they're still saying third down. If it's going to be half the distance.
And that's going to bring up half the distance. Quarterback drops back and throws it into traffic and almost picked off. That was a very dangerous pass. And it looks like that will bring on the field goal unit. For the Marauders. That was a very dangerous pass. Now the quarterback tried to force it in between 3 Titans. Kick is up on its way, and it is good.
Parker makes it a 2-score game.
The Marauders now trail by 2 touchdowns here with 5 minutes left until the half. I want to now introduce the 2023 top Marauder sponsors. For the table, hospitality. Hangar 38, let the good times roll. Home Instead, proud sponsors of Maclay football.
That's Jonathan Boy now. No.
Runner, the returner has some edge, breaks a defender, Touchdown, True North,
That was Joshua Wright.
Tough
as the
break.
Titans strike fast with just under 5 minutes. True North extends their lead 26-6 over Maclay. And coach, the Titans brought plenty of offensive firepower, and it is showing
Telling
tonight.
as soon as the Marauders make a move, they come right back and score.
True North has jumped out to a commanding 27-6 lead with 4:59 left
Mark,
until the half.
it is so difficult when you give them no points on special teams. Defense trying to play good, and the third part of a football team is the special teams. And the Marauders usually play pretty good on special teams, and they're having some breakdowns tonight.
And the Marauders set to receive here with 5 minutes left in the half. True North
The mic picking up any background noise.
definitely brought some offensive weapons here tonight.
Sorry. Coach, I missed that. Sorry.
The upstart team from Miami has showed up to play. And coach, it's very frustrating. The Marauders looking for their first victory here on the year, and just not anything doing.
Can't get close.
Kick is back and deep and fielded. The returner just crosses the 25-yard line, and it looks like that's where Maclay will take over 1st and 10.
They're just a little bit too much right now. They keep scoring. Marauders scoring 3 points, and they're scoring touchdowns. You can't catch up like that.
And the Marauders are searching for answers here just before the half. And Maclay, that will be a completion as the wide out is going to pick up about 19-yard gain.
Joshua Reyes. He's committed to San Jose
And Coach Maclay looking for some,
They just need to score.
and there's going to be a handoff, and he is drilled
Hit.
and dropped after about a 2-yard gain. And that was number 8 for True North, Kamal King, the safety coming up to make the tackle. And that will bring up 2nd down and 4. Quarterback drops back. He's going to make the swing pass, and that's going to be a first down of the Marauders as they moved into Titan territory. Down to the 45-yard line of True North.
The Marauders need to score a touchdown here before they go into the half to get themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Marauders running up-tempo, and that pass is going to be picked off. And that looks like the free safety coming in, King. And another Marauder drive, another positive Marauder drive, thwarted by the True North defense.
That was a great read by the safety. He stayed in his back pedal. When he saw the ball, he broke on it. Just another mistake by the Marauders, and can't afford to have those kind of mistakes and expect to win this game.
Kamal King coming up and getting the interception, about a 20-yard return, and he read that all the way. Titans looking to do more damage here just before the half, and we've got a whistle on the play. And Coach, that's water timeout, and we're going to take one too. Want to go ahead and run off the shield sponsors for Maclay football for 2023. Brown's Commercial Refrigeration, Simonelli Real Estate Services, the Procter & Long Group, Hill & Spooner and Elliott Real Estate, Honey Lake Clinic, proud 2023 Shield sponsors, Lloyd Roofing, roofing done right, Mount Pleasant Lodge, proud sponsors of Maclay football, Radiology Associates of Tallahassee, Rugs.com. And Coach Culley definitely has to be frustrated here, looking to finally get that first victory, and then Marauders in a big hole here just before the half. Katz drops back, plenty of time, dumps it off to number 2, and he's going to pick up about 7 or 8 yards, and that was Jonathan Bueno.
Mark, this team is very young. You got a lot of sophomore and freshmen, and even a couple of 8th graders out here playing, and are important people on this team. They're a team to look to in the future.
And there is a great block, and number 5 makes a brilliant move, and he's going to dance. Until he's run out of bounds. And True North once again marching down the field. Katz dropping back, had a man over in the corner, well contested, and the ball was overthrown. That will be an incompletion and bring up second down.
It looks like too much of a party up here.
And that will be a handoff. Number 2 bouncing off a host of tackles, not before he looks like he picks up the first down, and a little bit of extra yardage there. And True North is going to get down to the 13-yard line of the Marauders. 2:13 left in the half. Man in motion for the Titans. And it's going to be another handoff. Running back trying to get to the edge and just inside the 5-yard line. And I believe that's Bueno on the carry. And the Titans.
Mark, on that run play, somebody got to come up and force that play back inside. It's a tough play to counter trade. And you let those linemen get out on your little guys, and it's tough to stop.
And the Titans right on the 5-yard line of the Marauders. And that's a timeout. True North. And so we'll take 1-2 here with just under a minute until the halftime break. And Coach, do you have any scores from around the area?
Got a big game over there on the south side of town. Leon Lions looking like they're going to win 3 in a row, up 49-0 at halftime on the Baby Rattlers. Impressive.
Very impressive. Yesterday we saw Lincoln take a big win out at Niceville, 28-14.
That doesn't usually happen.
So True North coming back on, breaking the huddle. Quick dump pass. Hurdles the defender and into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. And True North starting to pull away in this one.
A lot of misdirection. The young freshman quarterback is that about his 4th touchdown pass?
We're going down after 52 seconds.
Wow.
And the Titans looking to come on to the field with the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. And True North, 34. Maclay, 6. Just under a minute until the half.
I got a score, Mark. The Garvey Cougars are down 17-0 against Cairo in the second quarter.
So across town in Tallahassee, Garvey trails Cairo 17-0. And Coach, we've seen the Marauders here, the upstart program here in Tallahassee, one of the younger programs here in Tallahassee, have built quite a reputation for themselves of being able to knock off some big-time opponents. But here in this season, Coach, we've seen quite a bit of turnover here in Coach Coley's second year, and really just not the way they wanted to start.
The season started off tough break. Had a game they were leading.
And Popple on the return. He's going to get out to about the 31-yard line of the Marauders. With just under a minute left, Coach. Being in this kind of position, you're looking for points anywhere you can get them.
You only have like 48 seconds. It's going to be kind of tough. You don't want to give up an easy touchdown to True North. But you got to do something to shake this up.
And there is a completed pass. And the Marauders will quickly get out to their own 40-yard line. Clock continuing to run. Ball placed on the 39-yard line. 30 seconds left until the half. Quarterback is going to take off and run, looking to get to the edge, but not before he is run out of bounds. And that'll be good enough for a Marauder first down and to stop the clock with 16 seconds left until the break.
Mark, we got a surprising score. We have Bay up 8-7 in the first quarter over Gaston County, who has been playing some great football.
Quarterback drops back, and it looks like this will be the final play. Got a man open on the outside and just on the fingertips. And Coach, had he been able to pull that one in, he might have been able to get the pay dirt.
He was wide open, Mark.
And just kind of indicative of the first half here for the Marauders. Several missed opportunities for Maclay, not being able to capitalize. The Marauders will be able to squeeze one more out here before the half. And there's another deep ball, and going to be overthrown and intercepted.
It's going to be the last play. They get the last play.
That's number 5. Still on his feet, looking for more room, and finally brought down, and that will do it. And at the half, we have True North leading Maclay 34-6. We'll be right back right after this. All right, and welcome back to Frank Shaw Field. Second half, just a few minutes from getting underway, but the Marauders have found themselves into a deep hole as Maclay trails True North out of Miami 34-6. And Coach, we had a chance to watch the first half and just really too many offensive weapons. True North definitely dominating in the trenches and on special teams, and they're hard to bring down.
Yeah, Mark, I looked these guys up and I saw the past 2 weeks they put up 100+ points, and they scored. They through the air mostly. And when you see them on just you looking at the stats, they're a scary team. Quarterback came in with 11 touchdown passes. He's thrown 4, I think, tonight. So he's already up to about 15 TD passes. So they're doing what they always do. They put up 70 points last week, and hopefully they won't do that this week.
Yeah, they are at the halfway mark, and that's not a good sign. I think Coach Coley is looking to see his defense come to life here. Just sparks here and there as they were able to thwart the opening drive and force a 3 and out, but nothing doing since then. That has been all Titans in the first half. So, Coach, you got some scores.
Yeah, I got a few scores
from
around Big Bend, Panama City.
So all right, we got some scores from around the area. And Coach Cofield here with 4 Quarters Online, and I'm Mark Adams, and we're here live at Maclay where the Marauders trail True North 34-6 at the half. And Coach, you got some scores from around the Big Bend. Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, we got a surprise to me. The Bay High's first quarter up 8-7 over the Gaston County Jaguars. Ricketts in Navarre over in Pensacola 0-0 as of right now in the second quarter.
So the Raiders trying to get
back on track.
So Ricketts trying to make something of it out in the Panhandle. Who else you got?
Yeah, I got Leon big over FAMU High, 49-0 at halftime, which is unbelievable. The Leon Lions are trying to get back to, I guess they would say the Lions are back. That's 3-0.
The Lions are roaring right now.
I'm telling you.
Real big over the Baby Rattlers right now.
And Florida High trying to bounce back from last week, up 31-0 over LaCanta. Madison County 30-16 at the halftime over Fitzgerald. Mosley up 27-0 over in the second quarter over Arnold. Holmes County big over Chipton 24-0. That's a surprise to me. Walton County down. Union County is up 8-3 over Walton County. South Walton, Port St. Joe 0-0. Sneed's up big 19-0 over Graceville. Wakulla big 42-0 over Monroe, which was a surprise. I thought that was going to be a closer and more competitive game. And most of the scores in the Big Bend area, Mariana, Bluntstown, no score. North Bay Haven, Destin, no score. Franklin and I forgot that I wrote the name.
Well, Franklin County, what's the score? What do you got?
0-0. I'm sorry. They're with Jays. It's 0-0.
Okay, so Seahawks looking for their first victory on the season, and no score there. So here at Frank Shaw Field, Marauders in a hole, trailing True North 34-6. And so we'll have some more area scores coming up after the game. So we're going to take a break here. 4 Quarters Online. We'll be back right after this.
Sorry, Coach, if that was for me, I missed it.
Just put that live on Instagram. You look good. Everybody join. Candace join. Yeah. Second half action here at Frank Shaw Field as the Marauders are ready to kick it away. True North deep to receive.
Jason Lopez on that team.
And he picked up at the 15, and the runner going to be tripped up, returner tripped up at the 40, and he'll be dropped at the 41, 42-yard line. And, Coach, he was looking for daylight.
Yes, they have done a lot of damage on special teams, and I think he saw daylight, but a hand stuck out, tripped him up, going through a big hole in the middle of that Marauder kickoff team.
Looks like somebody just grabbed his left shoulder pad, and that was enough to bring him down.
Mark, I have to thank the Lord up above. It is some great weather tonight. Last time we were here, it was 100 degrees up in this box.
Yeah, definitely want to thank the fans for sticking around with 4 quarters online. We are in an open air press box, if you don't know, here at Frank Shaw Field, and we're definitely looking forward to the new facility that the Marauders are going to have built next season, where we'll be inside and in some air conditioning. But we dealt with the elements last week, and 100 degrees melted the MacBook Pro, and that caused quite a bit of problems. Computers just aren't made to work in 100-degree heat, Coach.
Yep, but we made it through, Mark.
But we appreciate everybody working with us as we try to battle the elements, the heat, and malfunctioning equipment due to the extreme temperatures. But things have cooled off quite nicely.
And it is nice tonight. This is a great night for football.
And it's starting to get to football weather around the capital city.
Yeah, I got a shirt on and an undershirt. Feeling good today.
And so that pass is going to fall incomplete and bring up second down for the Titans as they have the ball on their own 43. And that's going to be a handoff, running back looking to seal the edge, and he's going to be brought down after about a 3 or 4 yard gain, and that was number 2, Jonathan Bueno.
The Marauders did play that pretty well. They've been struggling with that play, and they played it pretty well that time. Made up for a short game.
And so Maclay, hopefully they made some halftime adjustments as they find themselves trailing.
Well, when you're in a game like this as a coach, what you want to find out is will our team fight? Just don't quit.
So 3rd down and about 6. Cats gonna roll out, looking for a man on the edge, and the pass is complete, and that'll be good enough for a True North first down as the Titans cross over into Marauder territory. 10:46 into the 3rd quarter, and the Titans will have the ball on the Marauder 44-yard line. And Coach, True North, we've seen a plethora of receivers, but that pass is going to be complete to number 87. And he's going to get to the edge, still on his feet, finally hit and dropped, but not before the Titans get down inside the 25-yard line once again in the Marauder red zone.
He just looks like a tight end.
So True North here, once again driving, and we've got movement on the line, and that looks like it will be against the Titan offense, and that will back them up 5 yards. And Coach Maclay just struggling to bring down some of the ball carriers here from True North. here tonight. It looks like the defense has been struggling to get to tackle.
They've been on the field all night. The offense got to give them a break. And as you know, a lot of these kids go both ways.
And that will bring up 1st and 15 for the Titans. And we've got timeout on the field. And we'll take one too. Let's go ahead and announce the top Marauders for 2023. Advanced Business Systems, Accenture Insurance, Gritters Contracting, For the Table Hospitality, Hangar 38, Let the Good Times Roll,
They got here early to help.
Home Instead, To Us It's Personal, Tallahassee Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology,
I was here at 6 and they were like
Tallahassee Medical Group.
putting out signs. There's home game tonight signs that are
Those are the top 2023 top Marauder sponsors for Maclay football. Cats dropping back, not finding anyone, trying to look around, and there's a big sack. Brinkley Snow bringing down the quarterback, and coach, I think that was one of the defensive plays that the Marauders were looking for.
Need a lot more of that, Mark. Need a lot more.
So Titans going backwards. Bring up 2nd and 18. Coach, we have trips receivers to the top of your screen. Cats dropping back, looking for a receiver downfield, goes the opposite direction and passes complete to number 7, makes a move, and finally pushed out of bounds.
That was a beautiful route, comeback route.
Jason Lopez.
They spread the team. They spread the Marauders out, put everybody to the wide side of the field, do a comeback on the short side, one-on-one, no help from this. Nobody can help us. With a safety cannot come over there and help. Got to stay in the middle of the field. Nice play.
And that's going to be another timeout, and we'll take one too. Let's go ahead and talk about the 2023 Shield sponsors for Maclay football. Brown's Commercial Refrigeration, proud sponsors of Maclay football. Simonelli Real Estate Services, Procter & Long Group. Hill Spooner and Elliott Real Estate. Honey Lake Clinic, proud Shield sponsors for Maclay football. Lloyd Roofing, roofing done right.
got to hear that when they didn't score a touchdown.
Mount Pleasant Lodge. And there's a pass, and it's going to be tipped, and we've got a flag on the play.
64.
So we've got an update on the Rickers-Navarre. Raiders trail Navarre 28-0 in the second quarter. Because Raiders had that big first Week 1 opening win over over Crestview, and they've been looking for win number 2 so far. They're in a hole out in the Panhandle. So the penalty will bring up a first down, as the Marauder defense just can't seem to catch a break here tonight. Coach, it looks like the Marauder defense is taking 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards.
Yeah, that was a crucial mistake they just made on a late hit on the quarterback. That keeps drives alive. They had everything going for them on this drive, and they struggle with a penalty.
Catch drops back, swing pass complete to number 5. Great move, driving for the pylon, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at what looks to be about the half-a-yard mark, or right at the 1. And True North once again knocking on the door.
Another update. Cairo up 23-7 over Gavi Cougars in third quarter.
Snap is made, handoff, and the running back will seal the edge, and that will be another touchdown for True North. Titans 40, Marauders 6, extra point pending. And Coach, we've seen the Maclay defense on the field now for the better part of the ball game, and looks like when you have your defense on the field that long, it just doesn't bode very well. Extra point is up, and it is good.
Another update and a final mark. Leon Lyons 63. The Baby Rattlers 0.
A lopsided win for Leon across town as the Baby Rattlers fall in their home opener against Leon. The Lions are 3-0 for the first time, and I can't remember.
I mean, we got to get an almanac to find out. It's been a minute.
I think it was 1996 or 1997 the last time they started 3-0. I could be wrong, but it has been quite some time since the Lions have been off on a tear like this, and the schedule looks favorable for them.
Continue to play well.
And so Maclay is facing their own
athletic director, Gabe, local PD.
lopsided score here at Frank Shaw Field. 7:56 left in the third quarter. Kick is on its way, and it will go out of bounds. We'll see if Coach Coley will elect for a re-kick.
Another final mark. The Wakulla War Eagles 48, Monroe 7.
War Eagles look like one of the dominant teams in the area, and they are showing it tonight.
What do you do? Make sure he wasn't coming up here.
Sir, stay down there.
Authorized personnel only, BBC.
Oh, we don't it's up, had the soccer teams. I was jumping.
And Maclay offense will take the field in the third offensive series for the second half. Ball resting comfortably on their own 35. Quarterback looking for the receiver out to the side, and that pass is going to be complete.
Nice throw, nice throw.
Very nice throw as he led the receiver open, and Nash Bashirs will haul that one in. And hopefully this will be the spark that Maclay offense has been leading. Up tempo, quarterback drops back, has a man open and nearly picked off. And number 22, Zeke Pogorski, was the intended receiver, the 6'5" junior. And Coach Maclay doesn't lack size. They've got plenty of guys that have got some height. Just can't seem to find them in open space tonight. Man in motion, quarterback drops back, avoids the rush, looking for a receiver downfield. He's got it, beautiful catch.
That was a nice catch.
Nash Bashirs hauls that one in, and Maclay in business. Looks like they're almost in the red zone for the second time tonight.
got pulled over, Joe? I'm not trying.
As the Marauders are working middle of the field. There's a man open on the edge, and that pass is going to be complete.
Nice comeback route.
And that was Bradham on the reception. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 2 for the Marauders.
I tried, but I haven't been very successful. I'll give it to all of them.
Quarterback drops back looking for a receiver. Slant is open, and that's complete to number 14, Henry Richardson. And Coach Maclay is finding their rhythm here with 6:05 left in the third, and that's good enough for Marauder first down.
Why is that?
Ball resting on the 12. Another swing pass falls incomplete. And Coach Maclay is finding a rhythm here with the up-tempo offense.
Yeah, you got to find something. I think coach is looking for some positive things to come out of the game. And if you can show your kids, hey, we didn't quit, and we're coming out here, we're doing things positive. We're having some positive things happen. And just keep it up. As long as you don't quit, coach is happy. You don't want to lose, but you don't want your kids to quit.
Yeah, it could be tough when you're in a hole like this, but you definitely want to find your sparks. And we've got a flag over here, and it looks like that's going to be a false start against the Marauders. And Coach, the penalties not helping Maclay football here tonight.
2 steps forward, 1 step back.
That was like the one and only time I went to a Maclay game when I was not.
And the score not indicative of the 2 steps. It's more like the 1 step and 2 steps backwards. And that will be a water break, and we'll take one too. Let's go ahead and talk about just some of the ways that going back a couple of weeks, looking at what Maclay was able to do in that close loss against Deerfield Windsor, just let the game slip away in the second half. They started out beautifully with this up-tempo offense that we're used to seeing, and jumped out to a 21-3 lead and just wasn't able to hang on. Defensively, I think the Marauders are still looking for that, I guess, a lot of playmakers on the defensive line to step up and create some noise in the backfield.
Yeah, they need to get to the quarterback. They're having a problem getting there. This kid has all day tonight. And you can't just cover people for more than 2 or 3, 4 seconds. You got to put some pressure on the quarterback, and they haven't been able to get any pressure on this kid, and he's having all day.
Marauder DBs have definitely been tested here, as we are quarterback dropping back, trying to evade, and makes a clean shovel pass, and that's complete to number 7 as he's going to scamper for about a couple of yards. Nash Bashirs was Johnny on the spot, saving his quarterback from the impending sack, and that's going to bring up 3rd down, a critical 3rd down. And quarterback looking for something, tried to make another shovel pass, and that's going to be marked as incomplete. And it looks like we got some confusion down there on the field. And Coach Coley not sending on field goal unit. And Marauders electing to go for it here. Quarterback drops back. He's going to make the swing pass and looking for the pass interference, not going to get the call. And that's going to be incomplete and a turnover on downs as the Marauder offense stalls in the red zone again, the 3rd time tonight. And Coach, I know Coach Coley has to be frustrated.
It is frustrating. Your team look like they got something going, doing real well, move down the field, no problem. And then you get down in the red zone and struggle. and you out turn it over on downs. It's hard, but that's what you got a whole season. You got to teach. You're gonna go there and you're gonna watch the film. You're gonna go back and do your coaches meeting and the kids, give it to the kids, and you're gonna try to figure a way out of this.
And the Marauders have about 9 seniors, and they've got
Unless you want to have DJ
got about
on the mic.
12 or 13 9th and 10th graders and a host of juniors. So this team is going to be youth-led for quite a while, as Coach Coley will be looking for the next group of starters to kind of fill in some shoes. And, you know, coming into your second year, you want to be able to see some growth, but more so you're looking for kids to buy into your philosophy. And it looks like, you know, for the most part, I think the kids have bought into the off-season program, but still waiting on a group of youngsters to kind of grow up and fill in some of those bigger shoes left by what was really a couple of talented teams we saw leave out a year or two ago.
Yeah. It's hard to replace some of those guys. They're pretty good. They have some real good players, and they just got to replace them. And the only thing they can do is keep working hard.
And True North looking to eat up some clock here as Bueno charges forward for about 15, and that will allow the clock to run down to about 1:15 here until the 4th. And True North will have a first down, ball resting comfortably on their own 32-yard line. And Coach, you know, looking at, you got a team, a group of youngsters, and you only got a handful of seniors. What are some of the things you want your young guys to kind of look for so that they can be able to step up and play bigger in the future?
What you want them to do is first you want to have a mentality. You're in a game like this, I want to see what you're going to do. Are you going to give it up? Are you going to quit? Are you going to continue to play? Because you can be down in a lot of games and make a comeback.
Hey, we might have to shift over because they're going to have
You got kids, young kids, they got to learn to play. Sometimes you get overmatched. That's part of the game. But you don't quit.
And so we've got a flag on the play. And it looks like a sideline infraction. Because True North, one of the younger teams out of the Miami, South Florida area. There's about 100 of them, especially now that looking at how the FHSAA has allowed private schools to have their own classification somewhat, playing between metro and suburban. But for Maclay, being able to face competition like this is not a bad thing, even though the score is a little lopsided right now.
Well, they haven't even gotten into the district games yet. And playing tough competition like this can prepare you to get ready for the playoffs. And you play a team like this, tough, they're fast, they're big, and they're a pretty good team. You just got to keep fighting. That's all. I mean, really, that's all you can do.
So we will flip sides for the final time tonight as the last little bit, the final 12 minutes of football. We're going to shout out some sponsors here. ABS, Accentria Insurance, Benner's Contractors, For the Table Hospitality, Hangar 38, Home Instead, Tallahassee Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology, Tallahassee Medical Group. These are all your top sponsors, top for 2023. So True North looking to eat this clock away, as that will be another handoff to Bueno, as he will be hit and dropped, trying to find that edge. And Coach, the month of September for the Marauders doesn't get any easier, as they've got Cambridge Christian at home next week, and then finally what looks to be a favorable opponent in the FAMU High Baby Rattlers to round out the end of the month, and then they take on NFC. So still quite a good chunk of schedule in September. It's going to be facing some upstart opponents. Jonathan Bueno dancing his way into Marauder territory, and that will be another True North first down. And the clock continues to run.
Now that you've crashed into something. I didn't crash into anything.
Coach, I think the running clock rule has been implemented, as True North has exactly a 35-point lead over Maclay here, with 10:30 left to play in the ball game.
Yeah. You want to, don't look like anything's going to change, and I think it's good. Sometimes kids get out here in games like this and keep the team safe. And the reason they do the tackle was 35 points, and the rule is to protect the players. But I'm sure Coach Coley probably wants to keep playing the regular clock, hoping his kids will catch a foul.
So that's a holding penalty against True North, and that will back them up slightly.
I love parking.
Because one of the things, when you look at, how a team responds, a lot of my coaches used to say you're not really sure of your identity until the first 3 weeks of the season. And Maclay, if they're able to sustain some of their offensive drives, not turn the ball over and just make some of the safe throws, I think they'll find that they're able to find some of those.
You need a win.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all you need, one win. That game we played at Windsor earlier at the beginning of the year, it can come back to haunt you, because they had that game and let it slip away at the end. And you start looking for, you want something positive. Let me find something positive about the season. And just get a win.
I want to let you know that besides us, of course, their hardest schedule was the last game. The hardest game they have on the schedule besides us was the last game they played.
So True North trying to keep it on the ground here. And there's another pitch. Bueno looking for the edge, and he will make a move, stays on his feet, shakes the defender, and Bueno headed for the end zone, and that will be a touchdown with the flags. We'll see. Looks like there might have been a block in the back. And it looks like that one will come back, but Bueno had plenty of shifty moves here. Nobody could seem to kind of bring him down, which has been the case for tonight against the Maclay defense.
The defense is having a tough time tackling, no matter what the size, the big guys and the little guys.
So the block in the back will be negated in favor of the holding penalty, and that run will come back. Coach Bueno has been giving the Marauder defense fits all night long.
Yeah, he's running the ball real well. He's very shifty, quick, fast.
Doesn't go down though after contact either. Seems to most of the Titans seem to stay up after contact and kind of push through things. So
hit him.
Palmer also likes to be a complete nerd at math. I do actually enjoy it. It's fun. You know how good it is. It's fun when I was in his math class last night. All he did was fall asleep and then get an A on the test. That's what good at chemistry and art class last week too. No, but you were out of it. You didn't look like you were paying attention.
Prime spot. Yes. Little grass park.
True North will be marched back. Cats will bobble the snap, but not before dumping it off on the edge. Clock trickling down to 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the ball game. Titans lead 41-6. And that will bring up fourth down.
I meant to send my photo at 8 minutes left.
Cats dropping back, looking for a receiver to the outside. Pass is caught, and he will be dropped.
64, right? No, it's back to 5.
And it looks like the chain crew got a little confused. And that will bring up fourth down. So, excuse us, we were looking at the chain gang and they had the wrong number on the sign.
I'm sure it did.
And I think they got it fixed now.
You know what I love? The smell of gasoline.
Dude, I could huff gasoline.
I do that with Sharpies.
True North facing a 4th and 10.
Oh, Mon's on.
They're going to elect to keep the ball in their hands and the offense on the field. And that's going to be going deep and nothing doing, as that will fall incomplete. And that will be a turnover on down. So, Coach, I think Coach Coley will take the positive from that with the defensive stop. That will put the offense on the field with just under 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. So, Coach, as we change over, we're going to announce the 2023 Shield sponsors here for the final time tonight. Brown's Refrigeration, Simonelli Real Estate, Procter & Long Group, Hill Spooner and Elliott Real Estate, Honey Lake Clinic, Lloyd Roofing done right, Mount Pleasant Lodge, Radiology and Associates of Tallahassee, and Rugs. Coach, I think that was the spark that Maclay offense had been looking for all night. Quarterback dropping back, not seeing anything, going to zip upfield and into the end zone, and that will be a Maclay touchdown.
Something positive.
Marauders tack on 6.
Something to be
3
happy
minutes
about.
left, just under 4 minutes left in the ball game. True North defense was just caught off guard.
Oh, John, who caught that? That was a keeper.
No, the pass.
Oh, Zeke Podgorski.
Podgorski with a big catch that put the Marauders inside of their own 5. George Grant on the keeper, punching it in. Coach, I think that was the offensive break that they were looking for. And I think Coach Coley definitely was looking for that earlier in the ball game, but glad to see it finally show up here. With 2 minutes left in the ball game. Marauders trail True North 13-41, but not before Pogorski connects with Grant. And then Grant finally on the keeper to tack on the extra 6 points. And so with just under 2 minutes, the Marauders will kick it away for the onside. And it looked like, I'm not sure if True North, I think they watched it until it went 10 yards, and you don't have to wait. And looks like the Titans were finally able to jump on it, but that was, I think they got confused there on the ruling. You don't have to wait when the ball is kicked. You can go get it right away. It's the Marauders that got to wait for it. But Maclay almost was able to get the onside. And here with a minute 30 left in the ball game, we're seeing some of the younger defenders. We've got a few freshmen and sophomore now in on defense.
No, literally walk downstairs and grab me something. Like the floor below us in a minute and 15 seconds.
Am I grabbing it?
And True North letting the clock trickle down, and they will take a knee, and it looks like that will do it. And coach, next week, Maclay will take on Cambridge Christian here at Frank Shaw Field on the 15th, and they'll look to be able to get their first win after a tough loss here tonight to the Titans.
Mark, you got something positive out of the game. You don't like the outcome, but you did do something positive. And you'll take that into next week. It's a pretty good team.
All right, should I go get the square?
The Titans
They're pretty good.
wrap things up, and so will we. Here at Frank Shaw Field, the Maclay Marauders fall in dominating fashion to True North out of Miami, 41-13, and another devastating loss, but still a couple of bright spots for Coach Coley. We'll get a chance to talk to him a little bit later. And Coach, Maclay will get another chance to see if they can bounce back next week.
3. You had something positive, you ought to be happy. You're not happy with the outcome. You did have some things that you can build on. You know you can pass the football. They definitely can pass the football.
I think they just missed a couple of open passes, especially, I think.
And I think what kind of let them down was special teams, which is
at a high school
unusual.
level. In college, they all just kind of run out and find who they want.
Yeah. And in the NFL too.
A few missed opportunities here for the Maclay offense. Could have made this game a little bit closer,
True.
as I think they missed a couple of scores. Been in the red zone 4 times tonight. 5 times tonight, and only came away with 2 scores. That's not a very good ratio, and I think Coach Coley will want to get that cleaned up. Definitely want to come away with more than just a field goal, especially when you're inside of your own 10.
That's true, Mark. You want to do more. You had opportunities, didn't take advantage of it. And that could be crucial down the road. This game is a regular season game. I don't know how it would affect the system. But they got some teams ahead, Monroe, North Florida Christian, and they played a tough schedule. It hasn't been an easy time for the young team.
Yeah, I think we saw a lot of positivity in the first game, first home game of the season, going up 21-0, and just need to be able to kind of put together a complete game, playing all 4 quarters and kind of close out an opponent. And hopefully they'll get a chance to do that next week.
Just be consistent.
So we want to thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Once again, Maclay Marauders falling to True North. The Titans take it over the Marauders 41-13. That is your final. And hopefully we'll get a chance to see a Marauder victory next week. But until then, For Four Quarters Online, I am Mark Adams and my tag team partner, Coach Cofield. We'll catch everybody next week back here at Frank Shaw Field. The final, True North 41, Maclay 13.